Welcome. Yesterday's NBA news from the 9th of July. Obviously, no new reports from the 10th of July just as yet, but I'm releasing it obviously a little later than usual and recording it on the 10th of July. Anyway, we had two signings or re-signings, some rumors, basketball games all around the world happening, obviously. But first of all, we head to Detroit, where Paul Reed was claimed by the Detroit Pistons. He has 2 years left on his 3-year, $24 million deal that he signed with Philadelphia. He was waived, obviously, with the arrival of Andre Drummond, Paul George, Caleb Martin, and everyone that just arrived to Philadelphia. So he'll make an interesting center for the Pistons, where they let James Wiseman go. He could play, obviously, with Jalen Duren. Sounds like a cool two guy combo. And Jalen Duren obviously has had some injury issues, so he might even get more playing time than we would have expected. So solid signing for the Pistons, who have had a okay off season. I would say overall really solid. Obviously, they're not gonna be world breakers or world beaters, pardon me, but I think they should be at least more competitive this upcoming season. I hope so, at least with Kate obviously resigning, some Tobias Harris coming in. They should be more competent, new coaching staff and everything. So we'll see, obviously. Who knows at the end of the day? Detroit is so dysfunctional that we'll never know, I guess. I mean, we'll know once the season starts. Trendon Watford returns on a 1-year, $2.7 million deal to the Brooklyn Nets. Solid deal for the Nets. There are no stats today because, I mean, most of it is rumors. And yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of forgot and I just don't have enough time to do everything. Anyway, whatever happens to the best of us. Heading to the rumors, Brandon Ingram is seeking a $200+ million contract extension, which I should put in there. Thank you very much. Which is interesting for sure. I don't think the Pelicans should give it to him. But the market is pretty much you either get a max or nothing because CJ McCollum and them are really geniuses. So and I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with Brandon Ingram. There, I mean, it will probably go on throughout the whole summer. So as long as there are relevant updates, which is like that he is seeking a $200+ million contract extension, hey, right, that's an interesting update because well, that was not reported prior, but I won't be talking about repeated rumors, or at least I'll at least try not to. Ben Simmons is supposed to be 100% headed into the next season. So shout out to Ben Simmons. Hopefully he finally will be and will be able to stay healthy because I'm rooting for the guy still. Ja Morant cleared for basketball activities. The return is ready. Really excited to see what Ja got in store for us this upcoming season because he is a dog. And it will be intriguing without a doubt. Ja, like I said, yeah, I think the Grizzlies will be really dangerous. I think they will be really, really dangerous. Davis Bertans, who was waived by the Charlotte Hornets. The New York Knicks are showing some interest. Could be an interesting bench piece just in case. Take on the role of Evan Fournier on the bench, who was traded this season. Gary Trent Jr. is seeking $25 million per year, which is crazy. He rejected a $15 million per year offer from the Toronto Raptors, and they will be apparently parting ways, but I don't think anyone will give him this money. So we'll see what happens with Gary Trent Jr. once, well, I guess more rumors start to pick up. Volker Kessler, teams have offered 2 first-round picks for him, and the Jazz declined. So that is just such a weird reporting around the Jazz, and I'm fucking tired of the Jazz. Like, fuck Danny Ainge, fuck Utah, man, and just fuck them. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Like, Utah just pisses me off. It really does. It is what it is, though. Kyle Lowry, the Suns are in talks with him. Could be an interesting point guard, obviously, for them. They need that. Um, Obviously, point guard to set up the offense, which has been their biggest issue over the last year. Kyle Lowry might have still, something left in the tank. Why not give it a chance if they could get him? They signed Monte Morris, would be 2 really solid point guards. Obviously, no world beaters, but on a minimum, not much more you can ask for than a good veteran and a solid club member. yeah, Kawhi Leonard is withdrawing from the Team USA Olympic team. So yeah, I mean, it was a little expected. The Clippers kind of want him healthier, obviously, for the upcoming season. Kawhi just having a tough time. Uh, Such a shame, man. Kawhi, maybe that injury with the Spurs related FM hub, and it's, I guess we'll know for sure eventually one day. But yeah, it's tough for Kawhi. Now, new segment. WNBA. Yesterday, the Lynx defeated the Los Angeles Sparks, the Minnesota Lynx, that is, 82-67. The Lynx, one of the best teams in the WNBA, while obviously LA Sparks rebuilding. Their uh, number 2 pick can bring, obviously hurt for the season, so they are, pretty much in a rebuilding mode. As Bridget Carleton was the standout, 16-4-3 for the Lynx. While on the other hand, you obviously have the Erica Hemby, who had 18-8-2, one of the better bigs in the league, and she's having a really great season. Of course, it's just tough for the Sparks right now. We have some early games. I'm watching on the second monitor the Liberty at Connecticut Sun, two of the best teams in the league. Yeah, and it's so far been really fun. Um, as the Liberty are leading 31-21 just now on my screen at the end of the day. Dream at Sky coming up in half an hour. Mystics at Fever, half an hour, obviously. My favorite team is the Sky. I love Kennedy Carter. I love Angel. I love Camila Cardoso. I love Marina Mabry. That's my favorite team to watch from now. And obviously, they've had a lot of games earlier on. Uh, the Mystics at Fever obviously have Caitlin Clark if you want to watch her. They are on at the same time. Then Aces at Storm, of course. You have Aja Wilson and the Aces against the Storm, who are one of the better teams in the league, with Jewel Lloyd, Skylar. Skylar, obviously. Shit. I don't want to misspell her name, but Skylar Diggins Thompson, I'm pretty sure it is. So everything is in a really good time here in the Czech Republic. So I'll be watching the Liberty at Sun, 10 Dream at Sky, 10 Aces at Storm. Uh, and I'll be puzzling while at it because, yeah, sounds like a good time. Make sure to check out the WNBA if you want. If you don't, of course, it is what it is. I'm obviously not the best seller because I'm just getting into the league this year, and with me finding a job, trying to balance my life out, it's not been as easy to follow everything as I usually do, and I obviously have baseball going on, uh, so there's that. Yeah, Summer League watch. Jalen Wells had a buzzer-beating game winner, 27-6-3 on 9 of 23 field goal. Shooting from the field, 39th pick this season for the Grizzlies. Jared McCain, 12, 3 and 4 on 3 of 10 shooting from the field, 16th pick for the Sixers. Stephon Castle had 18, 6 and 5, and 3 steals on 8 of 21 shooting. I really like his potential, man. I watched his game a little bit. I've not watched the other games. I'm just pointing out the players that I care about the most from this year's draft, or that I at least know of yet. I'll try to watch a little more this upcoming days, but I can promise everything, and I don't have the overall time to do it as of right now. But I'll try to watch more, or at least some summer league games, or at least some highlights, some more highlights. That is at the end of the day. Harrison Ingram, 16, 10 and 3 on 2 steals on 6 of 10 shooting from the field. The 48th pick for the Spurs. They played against China. So obviously summer league numbers are to be taken with a grain of salt no matter what, because for example, Podziemski last year, right, really struggled shooting, didn't matter in the league at the end of the day, because, I mean, the shooting overall doesn't matter. I think you were looking for everything else in the summer league at the end of the day, because that's the thing that's going to translate more. Dylan Jones and Usman Dieng for OKC. The 11th pick from 2022 had a bounce back game, 25 and 5 on 8 of 18 shooting from the field. Dylan Jones, 21, 7 and 4 on 7 of 8 shooting from the field. And 10, Cody Williams and Isaiah Collier for the Jazz are my two intriguing picks that I want to, follow a little more with the Jazz, even though I fucking hate the Jazz, which is quite a paradox, but that's what life is all about. Cody Williams at 7, 1 and 1 on 3 of 10 shooting from the field, the 10th overall pick and brother of Jalen Williams, and Isaiah Collier had a 0 and 1 on 2 of 6 shooting from the field, 29th pick for the Jazz this season. And that's it. A little bit over the place. I'll try to do better tomorrow. A lot of my mind trying to figure how I want to do this. So be patient with me, please. I've been trying. Hopefully, a new mic and a new headset coming, which will be really fun. I hope they'll arrive next week if everything goes to plan. And yeah. Anyway, thank you all. And as always, be kind to yourself and to others. I'm gonna go watch the second quarter of Liberty against Connecticut as Brianna Stewart just misses from the 3-point line, and I'll be watching the WNBA and playing some video games because that's what your life is all about. Now that's what I enjoy in my life. Anyway, thank you all. Bye. Be kind to yourself and to others.